Welcome to my week 1 battle for WCBL Season 4. And I'm going up against Nada, and this is actually going to be a post-comp because it was like over 190 turns battle. So I'm basically just going to say things when things come up. And I'm also going to talk about my lead, which was Aerodactyl, because it basically beat out or did well against 4 of her 6 mons, and I figured it would be a good lead, get up the rocks. However, she leads off with the Celesteela. I'm actually going to turn on the game music for it to listen to. And yeah. For some reason, I thought Celesteela only got Giga Drain as a grass move, but it gets Energy Ball, which is like, ugh, can't just beat this with with my Slowbro now. Should have probably just launched off a Fire Blast at some point. And we got some lots of stall. I wish there was a... Oh, yeah. At that point, I figured Gliscor would switch out into... Hard switch out into something like... the Celesteela or the Arcanine or maybe the Kyurem. And so... And not expecting U-turn because of the moves shown so far of Toxic, I believe. I figured it had Defog and Roost as well. Well, it basically had to have Defog or else should really lose to Spikes and Rocks. And then Roost for recovery, I figured. And then like Earthquake is an attacking move. Didn't expect the U-turn as it's only attacking move. I basically walk into this trap and lose my Zebstrika right off the back to the Trio. Go for the knockoff because obviously Dugtrio would switch and I would get rid of leftovers or something on something. And some more stall. Da-di-da. Expecting this hard switch because Leaf Blade would put it in range of like an Ice Fang from my Aerodactyl later on, but she just goes for the slow U-turn. Luckily, Umbreon basically outspeeds the Celesteela and her Mega Audino, so no healing for them if I get in on them on the same turn. End up just trying to stall out like attacks or either her attacks or her subs and Roost with this Slowbro. Doesn't really work out because of pressure. It's just draining me way too quickly. And luckily I got a burn off of a Scald, like my first Scald against it. So it's not really gaining those leftovers anymore. Go into Kartana, expecting the Roost. Go for the knockoff, trying to knock off its lefties. So that burn is actually going to start taking a toll, but no, she just goes into Arcanine, which is a pain. She predicts like the Ice Fang from Aerodactyl and switches out her Dugtrio, which is on Fort. Just start trying to set up Toxic Spikes to whittle down that Arcanine and whatnot, or force the Gliscor to come in and defog. Expecting it to come in, I make the read and double into Aerodactyl, but unfortunately Ice Fang isn't even doing half to this Gliscor, which is like, it's a 4 times super effective move. You think Ice Fang would do more, and you'd think I'd get more flinches with Ice Fang, but unfortunately I don't. And when I do get them, it can live another hit and just roost back up, which is a pain. Just taunt wars, get some wishes into things, try and get up hazards to whittle things down, force defogging, Right there, I immediately double out of Kartana because no matter what, I wasn't doing more than half to anything, and that wish would basically heal them up. Right here, I get lucky, and her Duck Trio does not knock me out, and I get the crit. I'm not sure if the crit mattered. Might have been a roll otherwise, depending on her attack investment. And yeah, got the Duck Tree out of the way, which is nice. Got the flinch, but like I said, it has enough to live and roost up again whenever I got the flinches, which is like, come on, game. Don't want to be here all day. We're already on turn 80, so almost halfway there. Once again, some more stall, and at some point I realized that foul play will break Kyurem's up just because of its natural high attack stat. And we have some more stall. Nice toxic miss, which is like, thanks for that. Helps me stall out better. Just switching, trying to stall things out some more. At this point, I'm just making lots of switches because I want the PP of this Kyurem gone. Only way I'm really actually beating it at this point. Get the taunt off, which is nice. Knowing that Gliscor couldn't do anything, I just get this free wish into my Dragalge, and at this point I am just trying to go for paralysis off of Thunderbolt. Not really going to get them. Can't have Leech Seed on me because that will stall me out. Expecting the Leech Seed, I went to Kartana. Didn't really work out for me, so I make the double Galgi knowing I could take 2 attacks and was expecting an attack again. However, she gets a Narspit Death Drop off the Flash Can, so I am forced to go out into Umbreon at this point. And yeah, it's just a very stally match. And at this point, it is revealed to be the Snarl, Intimidate, Morning Sun, Doggo, which is like even more stall, not even on offensive Arcanine. Yeah. I thought for some reason she said she wasn't going to play full-on stall, she was going to play semi-stall. This is full-on stall, and I was like, really? Why couldn't it just be semi-stall? Really don't like going up against stall. Luckily, taunt goes past subs. And once again, I'm going to try and stall out her moves with Calm Minding and Slack Off on my Slowbro, Mega Burrow. Just go for the Scald, because it's not like I need Fire Blast to knock it out. Even if it's a one-shotted, put it in range where it's more manageable. She doesn't want me knocking out her Mega Dino. She's not giving up, even though this is a really long game. So back to Calm Minding up. Could have had a full-on, basically, stall match if I brought Vaporing on, which would have actually probably helped me win the game, because then I would have had more wishes. I probably would have ran Toxic on that one. And yeah. get the wish off into Dragalge, because I know that Doggo can't really do anything to sub-snarl. Just go for the Draco, trying to get some kind of damage off onto it, but she goes hard solo steal up. And some more moves. Get basically the free switch into Dragalge as I start launching off Thunderbolts. Gosh dang Leech Seed, making it so that I can't win this battle with Thunderbolt. Get the taunt off. Allows me to get into Dragalge at full without being Leech Seeded for at least a turn. So I can... Oh wait, no. Expecting the Leech Seed again. I just go into Paper Cut to knock off the leftovers so she can't keep on stalling me with Leech Seed and leftovers. And it gives me basically a free back into Dragalge, where I can start beating it down with Thunderbolts. At that moment, I make the switch into Aerodactyl, because I'm expecting her to want to preserve her Celesteela and not let it go down to Dragalge, and most likely go into Gliscor at that point to basically take the Thunderbolt. She doesn't, and that's throws me for a curve, because this means my Aerodactyl is going down. Really did expect that Gliscor, or maybe even that Kyurem, to come in on the Thunderbolt. And then this Aerodactyl would have actually been useful at that moment, but no, she just stays into Celesteela. It goes down. I decide to just get up rocks, chip something down. Go into Slowbro, thinking I could take 2 energy balls at this point. Doesn't. Basically just sack my Slowbro. Go into Dragalge and just get off the Thunderbolt, which is what I should have done instead of going into Aerodactyl. Would have been game over if I had just done that in that first point, because then Aerodactyl doesn't have to worry about Rock Slide being resist and could go for that more often. Even if Gliscor came in, Ice Bang would have stalled it out. And yeah, so this is now just a war of attrition still. Getting really close, about 30 turns left. Get the heal bell off. Get the taunt off to this shoot. Then my Audino allows me to get into Dragalge. And Snarl is being a jerk, because I am not specially attack invested. Would have been useful for this battle. To just blow things back. And yeah. Get into that point where the game is going to come to an end. Get the freest of Sludge Bombs off, because I know Gliscor can't hit me with Earthquake since it doesn't have it. So my Audino goes down. And that Sludge Bomb not breaking the sub tells me that this is max HP, max death boost in nature. Which is like, really? Why you gotta do this to me? Probably should have gone for the Draco, because 2 of them would have broken the sub. And then she would have been down to 1 sub and then no subs. And yeah. Some more stall. Get into Dragalge, knowing Gliscor can't do anything to me. She just goes straight for the U-turn. As I go for the Draco, knocking out our Kyurem. And at this point, I have nothing that will take out the Arcanine. Probably should have gone for Sludge Bomb instead of going into my Umbreon, because I needed a poison off on the Arcanine. Yeah. Thinking she would want to get off some Mormon Suns, and I wanted this to go down so that my Trigalgy could have taken it out. Take more damage than I should have. Probably could have dropped it down to a 1-0 if I had just damaged it with like another foul play or two, and would have gotten actually a 1-0 after this real long battle of 196 turns. And that is the battle, leading us off to a 0-1 -2 record, but that is easily bounce backable, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't lose as much as I should have when I made that play into Aerodactyl and started losing that and Mega Bro. So GG to Nada, and hopefully let's never have this kind of stall in our rematch, and catch you for week 2, as I believe I go up against, I want to say it's Cameron. Either that or a guy, I can't remember which of the two that I face, because I know I face another person that I faced twice, and those are the other two that I faced twice besides Nada in the regular season. So thanks for watching, and catch you next time. Bye bye.